Hello and welcome to another Mental Health Mondays with me, Muzz, where I talk about my own mental health in the hopes that it will get other people to open up about theirs. Now, if you had watched the last one, you would know that I was not struggling, because again, I don't want to portray that I've ever struggled with mental health issues, but definitely was worrying about my job situation. And honestly, that was going to be the same sentiment as what had happened, what I talked about in the last Mental Health Mondays. But 2 days have really brightened up my month, and talk about leaving school as well, because I've now finished up within my school, so that was kind of bittersweet. So we'll start with the job situation. Basically, I have applied for like, what do I say, 10 different jobs, and all rejections. Like, not even an interview. And if you're going through that process and you're not even getting, let alone an interview, like 10 rejections is pretty. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. And I had just checked the last two rejections, and then I got another email from the council that I'm in, and they had actually offered me a year contract within the council. So I am now in a better place than I was in the job situation, in the job market. I have a guaranteed year within the council, which is, job security, which we're all looking for in this day and age, and it just takes the pressure off. Like, I kind of focus on kind of enjoying my summer rather than worrying about what is going to happen after summer. I can focus on just having a good time, and yeah, it really it just kind of changed my whole kind of outlook on the month. Because I was just kind of getting towards kind of making one of these videos and hadn't had any news on it, and then that came up, and it's just like, yeah, I feel like a weight's been kind of lifted off my shoulders, and it definitely feels I can actually enjoy my summer. So that was nice. And speaking of summer, I am now on my summer holidays as the schools have finished. And yeah, it was bittersweet. It was bittersweet saying, like, goodbyes are always hard, and like, I probably realistically won't see some of the people in that school again who I've kind of developed a relationship with, which is obviously quite a sad thought. But at the same time, I'm going somewhere new. I've passed my year of teaching, so there's a lot to be positive there. I'm now a fully qualified teacher, which is pretty exciting. It's exciting to call myself that. I am now, like, I can now don't have to kind of be like, obviously in teaching you're doing CPD, you're constantly still learning, but I'm not having to prove it, if that makes sense, and that just takes the pressure off it. Like, when you're in your student year, when you're in your probation year, you just constantly feel like you are being watched, you are being assessed on how good a teacher you are. So that just kind of takes the pressure off of that, and it's just a good feeling to have. The bittersweet part of it comes from, like, the kids that you kind of build those relationship with throughout the year, the rapport. And I had a few on the last day who were actually crying in my goodbye, which was, I say, quite nice, because it means that you've actually had a good impact on them. It was happy tears. Or no, it was sad tears. It wasn't happy tears, because with happy tears that would be quite offensive to me. But it was quite nice to see that and know that I'd actually kind of made a good impact there, a strong impact, which is what you want to do when you go into teaching. You want to have an impact on the kids, and to see that shows that you know that I have definitely done that, and I'm looking forward to the new challenge. Like anything, it's going to be filled with nerves and excitement. I definitely lean on more of the exciting part. I'm going into a new school. There's more opportunities for me there to kind of showcase the person I am, the teacher that I am, and that's the way I look at most new challenges nowadays. Whereas previously, I would have definitely been more nervous and tried to mitigate my mistakes, if that makes sense. Like, I would be very much within myself, whereas I present myself a lot quicker now, and I'm a lot more confident in the work that I do and who I am as a person and the teacher that I am now. So that is pretty refreshing. And one of the big pieces of news that I got in June, which just I think just elevated it to an excellent month, and one that I wasn't expecting, is that I am vice captain of the Scotland national team for Australian rules football, which was a very nice surprise. I was not expecting it, especially being so new. Like, I've still not even played the sport for 2 years. So that is, I guess, a testament to hopefully the person that I am, and I've always thought of myself as a leader. Maybe I haven't had the chance to show it as well as I could have throughout the years. So this gives me a chance to kind of step up and be part of a leadership team in a national event, which is really really exciting, and to represent my country as well, and to be the vice captain of my country is, like, I know Australian rules football, it's a niche sport in Scotland, but to even be considered for vice captaincy in any kind of team is an honour. So it just kind of was a nice surprise, and it just kind of, I'm doing something right. And however often I feel like I am doing something right, it's nice to kind of have those moments where you're recognised for doing something right. So that was just, it just kind of capped off a good end to the month, and a month that had kind of felt a wee bit similar to May, and that I was more focused on what was happening after summer. But as I said, now I can look forward to the competition, which is actually this week, which I'll be putting out the video, and look forward to the rest of my summer. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited now to kind of go out and live the rest of my life. Talking about my life, I am moving out. I am getting my own place. It's not been decided where yet, so that'll be in hopefully the end of July. I will be in a new place. That is the plan. I've got these European Championships coming up, so I want to save it until after that. But yeah, it's what started off as quite a subdued month has now become a really exciting one, and one that I felt really positive towards the end of, and it shows that my kind of hard work has paid off, and I can enjoy that. So, um, you know, as I say, these videos are to hopefully get you or anyone that you know to talk more openly about their own struggles in their life. And again, it doesn't need to be just about your like the job situation. Yes, it has been on my mind, but it's not affecting me negatively in the way I've been living my life. Like, I haven't been so obsessed with it. I've still been able to have moments and enjoy my life. So yeah, it's just about me kind of opening up and giving you an idea of, like, it's not that big a deal that I can kind of talk about these things. I'm an open book, and I feel very confident. And even when I'm, maybe having a bit of a wobble, I know the kind of avenues that I can go down. I've got really strong people in my corner that I can go talk to. So yeah, it's just to kind of get you to open up. So if you can do that, excellent. If I can get one person to do that from watching these videos, I feel that is a success. So anyway, that's all I have to say, and it has been a good end to the month. So thank you very much. Bye bye.